I have a message for my conservative brothers and sisters, my right-wing brothers and sisters, those who are vested in Donald Trump. Please listen to this. I know it's not from the network that you worship, but remember this. You can do the research on your own. Here's the raw material. Go look it up yourself. But my brothers and sisters on the right, don't continue to let this guy con you. Check this out. Remember, the voting, it was not a fraud. Check this out.
We told you last night about voter fraud. We don't know its extent. We know that it happened. Dead people voted, quite a number of them.
Many Americans do not believe that this election was fair. And make no mistake, every American has a right to feel that way. I feel that way. It's a corrupt and an embarrassing disgrace.
Trump supporters continue peddling false election fraud claims. The president himself still posting conspiracy theories on social media. But his own Department of Homeland Security issued this pretty blunt statement tonight, quote, "The November 3rd election was the most secure in American history. There's no evidence that any voting system deleted or lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised."
Now that was from Donald Trump's own DHS, Department of Homeland Security. Now here's the other deal, folks, and this is very important. Donald Trump needs to keep you in a frenzy about this election being a fraud because he has a little bit more time in the White House and he wants your money. He wants to tell you, I am going to need your money to help us win this election. He knows it's over. There was no fraud, but he's using you as a cash cow. He's using you as a bank.
But Donald Trump is still playing his game, the game called other people's money. And he is playing that game in a nonstop barrage of emails to his supporters and to people who are not his supporters with subject lines that sound like the lyrics of sad love songs, like, I need you right now. And then there's, we need you now more than ever. And there's, what's it all about? And there's the totally unbelievable, here's the truth. That's actually the subject line of a Trump email. Here's the truth. And there's the most direct one of all, which is, can you chip in? Which answers the question that the other Trump email, what's it all about, asks. It is about raising money for Donald Trump. That is what everything Donald Trump does for the rest of his life will be about. It's what everything he did previously in his life has always been about. Donald Trump is running a hustle on the most gullible voters in history, asking them to send him money to fight the results of an election that has already been decided. And the only people in America who could fall for that are Trump voters.
Donald Trump today is still sending out many emails and texts to supporters. As we've been discussing, they're requesting money that they say are for lawsuits, but the money isn't going there. You need to know this. The fine print reveals 60% of these newly requested donations are for Save America, which is the new PAC that will fund, under the law, these things are regulated, the ex-presidency activities. The other 40% goes right to the RNC after a donor gives over $5,000. Only then does any of the money go to what is called the recount account.
The reason he's doing it is because he has no income. And you would see that if he would turn over his tax returns. There's no income there, right? So he doesn't have the apprentice making $65 million a year. Most of his assets are underperforming. They're non-performing assets. The few that he has doesn't cover the big cost. So he's going to use this like he used the Trump Foundation as a slush fund.
And like he conned people with his university, etc. I know my brothers and sisters on the right have a hard time believing this because that is the guy that has gotten you passionate about something. All I'm saying, welcome to the fold, man. This guy is using you. You don't have to change your ideology. You don't have to change your party to understand that this guy is toxic, not only to us progressives, but to those of you who are genuinely honest conservatives, genuinely honest right-wing evangelicals, whatever you are. Don't allow this guy to corrupt you and use you like he has. He's already become a super spreader by having you believe masks are no good and that we can somehow have mass immunity by having herd immunity. Herd immunity depends on you. Assume that when you get infected, somehow it makes you immune. We don't know that. But, again, please don't let him use you. Please don't let him kill you. Please don't let him make you broke. Please don't let him get you in jail. Please don't let him do all these things to you because he doesn't care about you. And as much as you may not be a progressive, my right-wing brothers and sisters, my conservative brothers and sisters, I do care about you. You know, because I believe in one America. But please, stop believing in this guy. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.